Imagine a quiet evening. You're sitting on the sofa, perhaps lost in a book or drifting off to the blue light of a screen when you feel it. A soft, deliberate weight pressing against your arm or resting on your knee. It's just a paw, a small fur covered limb with no words attached to it. In the grand scheme of your day, it's a tiny gesture, yet it has the power to stop you in your tracks. You look down into those wide, unblinking eyes, and for a moment, the world outside your door seems to fade away. You might think it's just a random movement, a simple case of your cat getting comfortable or looking for a bit of attention. But what if that silent contact isn't random at all? What if, in the secret language of felines, that single paw is a complex message, a bridge built across the silence between two entirely different species? There is a hidden dialogue unfolding in that touch, one that traces back thousands of years and deep into the architecture of the heart. To understand what they are truly saying, we have to look past the surface because the real reason they're reaching out is far more profound than you ever imagined. It begins with a concept we often overlook in our busy lives: the simple acknowledgement of presence. When your cat stretches out a paw to touch you, they are essentially grounding themselves in your reality. Unlike humans who use a constant stream of words to validate each other, cats live in a world of sensory subtleness. By placing a paw on you, they are closing the physical gap to ensure that the connection is still intact. It's a way of saying, I am here and you are here with me. It's a silent check-in, tactile confirmation that in this vast, unpredictable world, you remain their constant. This isn't just about proximity, it's about a shared space where the frantic pace of life slows down to the rhythm of a heartbeat. They aren't just touching your skin, they are anchoring themselves to the person who represents their entire world. But that's only part of the story because that touch often carries the weight of a claim. We tend to think of territory as a cold geographical concept, a house, a yard, a room. For a cat, however, territory is personal and deeply emotional. They possess tiny scent glands in their paws, and when they press them against you, they are engaging in a beautiful, invisible exchange. They are marking you with their scent, weaving their identity into yours. This isn't an act of dominance or a display of ownership in a selfish sense. Instead, it's an act of inclusion. By marking you, they are labeling you as safe, as family, and as home. It is their way of claiming you as a part of their inner circle, a sanctuary where they feel protected. When that paw rests on your hand, they are whispering that you belong to them just as much as they belong to you. What many people don't realize is that this gesture often serves as a sophisticated mirror for your own internal state. Cats are masters of energy. They are incredibly sensitive to the subtle shifts in our moods, the tension in our shoulders, or the heaviness in our breath. Sometimes that paw is an intuitive response to your silent distress. You might be feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or perhaps just lonely. And before you even realize you're struggling, your cat is there. That gentle pressure is their way of offering a grounding force. They are absorbing your restlessness and replacing it with their own steady rhythmic calm. It's a form of feline empathy that doesn't require a single syllable to be spoken. They aren't asking for anything in return. They are simply offering a hand or a paw to pull you back from the edge of your own thoughts. And sometimes it goes even deeper into the realm of pure, unadulterated trust. In the wild, a cat's paws are their primary tools for survival. They are used for hunting, climbing, and defense. By extending a paw and leaving it vulnerable on your lap or arm, they are making a profound statement about their safety. They are telling you that they don't feel the need to be on guard. This is especially true if they are needing you, that rhythmic making biscuits motion that carries them back to the very first moments of their lives. That movement is a relic of kittenhood, a time of absolute warmth and security with their mother. When they do this to you, they are regressing into a state of total vulnerability. They see you as a provider of that same primal safety. It is perhaps the highest compliment a creature of instinct can pay to a human being. But there is a surprising part to this interaction that we often misinterpret as mere playfulness. There are moments when the paw isn't soft, but firm. a gentle tap, or a persistent nudge. This is the beginning of a conversation. Cats are intelligent beings with a keen sense of timing, and they understand that a physical touch is the fastest way to break through the human bubble. They might be asking for a meal, a door to be opened, or a favorite toy, but at its core, this is a request for engagement. They are inviting you into their world, asking you to step away from your distractions and join them in the present moment. It's a reminder that while you have your work, your hobbies, and your social circles, they only have you. That little tap is a plea for a moment of shared existence, a tiny spark of light in the routine of their day. As you spend more time observing these moments, you begin to realize that the placement of the paw can change the entire meaning of the message. A paw placed on your face is an intimate, almost sacred gesture. It is a sign of extreme comfort and a desire for the closest possible proximity. In that moment, they aren't just near you. They are trying to merge their sensory experience with yours. They are feeling the warmth of your skin and the vibration of your voice. It is an exploration of the person they love most. This level of intimacy is rare and should be treated with the utmost respect. It's a bridge of silver, fragile and precious, connecting two souls that speak different languages but understand the same heart. The real reason the paw on you behavior feels so significant might be because it reminds us of our own need for connection. We live in a world that is increasingly digital and distant, where we often communicate through glass and signals. A cat's touch is the antidote to that isolation. It is physical. It is warm, and it is honest. There is no hidden agenda behind a cat's paw. There is no irony or pretense. It is an authentic expression of a biological and emotional bond. As the explanations shift from simple biology to deeper psychological needs, you start to see your pet not just as an animal you live with, but as a guardian of your emotional well-being. Gradually, the simple act of a paw being placed on your arm begins to feel less like a pet behavior and more like a profound life lesson. It teaches us about the power of silence and the importance of being truly present with another living thing. It's a lesson in patience and the beauty of small, quiet gestures that don't demand a spotlight. You realize that you have been chosen. Out of everyone in the world, this creature has decided that your skin is the place they want to rest their weight. They have decided that your heartbeat is the rhythm they want to align with. It is a quiet, steady form of devotion that requires no grand displays, only a soft touch in the middle of a mundane afternoon. Take a moment to reflect on the next time this happens. When the house is still and that familiar weight lands on your hand, don't just see it as a cat being a cat. See it as the culmination of thousands of years of evolution distilled into a single moment of trust. It is a testament to the fact that love doesn't need a vocabulary to be understood. You are being told that you are enough, that you are a source of comfort, and that you are profoundly loved in a way that words could never quite capture. When your cat puts a paw on you, they are inviting you to stop running. They are asking you to put down the phone, forget the stresses of the day, and simply exist in the now with them. It is a small miracle of biology and emotion, a reminder that we are never truly alone as long as we have these silent companions by our side. It is a soft, furry anchor in the stormy sea of life. And in that stillness, as you feel the warmth of their paw against your skin, you realize that the most important things in life aren't the things we say, but the things we feel when the world finally goes quiet.